The following is a statement from the Foreign Interference Commission of Canada. Commissioner Marie-Josée Hogue will release the final report of the public inquiry into foreign interference in federal electoral process and democratic institutions on Tuesday, January 28th. Members of the media are invited to attend a lock-up at 395 Wellington in Ottawa, where they will have access to an embargoed copy of the Commissioner's report. There is no provision for a virtual lockup. Journalists must attend in person to receive an embargoed copy of the final report. An embargoed copy is a restricted version of a document or information that cannot be shared in full until a certain date. Journalists will be admitted to the lock-up room starting at 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday, January 28th. Paper copies of the executive summary of the final report will be distributed to lockup participants at 9 a.m. The final report will also be available on USB keys. Electronic transmissions will be monitored during the lockup. Anyone found to be breaking the terms of the embargo will have their notes and USB key confiscated. The embargo will be lifted when the lockup ends at 11:30. Commissioner Hogue will make a statement to the media in the Bambrick Room at 11:45 a.m. The report will be posted on the Commissioner's website at the same time. The Commissioner's statement will be streamed live on the Commissioner's website. She will not take questions from the media and will not be available for any follow-up interviews. I will go ahead and link that statement in the comments. The Freedom Convoy was a series of protests and blockades across Canada in early 2022. Initially organized to oppose COVID mandates for cross-border truck drivers, the movement quickly expanded to protest all COVID-19 restrictions and mandates. Trucking groups criticized the protest, asserting most participants were not truckers. Allegations of involvement from far-right groups and calls for the federal government to be overthrown were also raised, as were concerns about the seizure of weapons near a blockade in Alberta. All in all, the convoy cost the Canadian government $6 billion. The people behind the trucker convoy were the same people behind the January 6th attack in the USA. In Canada, the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers are classified as terrorist organizations, allowing Canada to perform surveillance on them. It is possible that surveillance has allowed intelligence agencies to start connecting dots. These dots could potentially also connect to EI and the insertion of alt-right politicians and governments spanning the globe. It's been speculated that there are hundreds to thousands of people to be implicated in tomorrow's Canadian intelligence report, including Americans. Trolls, bots, the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, politicians, fake accounts on Twitter, etc. The dark money behind all of it will hopefully lead back to EM, DJT, and we can only hope for the bigger fish of poo-poo and China. It should be noted that EM holds Canadian citizenship and could be charged with sedition as a result of this report. DJT's escalation and dangerous rhetoric that directly threaten the sovereignty of Canada, like wanting to make Canada the 51st state and impose economically crushing tariffs against them, are possibly preemptive retaliation of the incoming report.